Hello friends, Jennifer with JD Designs here, and today I'm going to walk you through the new Close to My Heart Happy Happy Christmas special for the month of November 2016, and we are going to start a series on how to assemble the layouts that you can create using the workshop guide from this special. The Happy Happy Christmas special comes with all the products you need to create 5 two-page layouts as well as 4 bonus home decor / gift projects, and there's lots of leftovers to keep the holiday crafting going throughout the entire Christmas season. For full details, please head over to my online store at jddesigns.ctmh.com. I will leave a link down in the description below, but let's go ahead and get started. Today we are going to put together layout project number 1, shown here. It's the Peace and Joy layout. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll bring in my pieces here. It is a 2-page layout, so we'll do each page separately. So here is everything we need to start with page 1. All right, so first up, what we're going to do is we are going to take I have these little green rectangles here that were cut from one of the my crush pages. And it looks like those are about 2.5 inches down. So I'm actually going to work upside down here for a moment, but I promise I will turn it around so that you can see what I've done. I find it's easier sometimes to just work upside down when I'm working on the top part of my layouts. And of course I need adhesive, and where did I set that silly stuff? Oh, here we go. There's the tape runner and the glue. Today I'm going to go ahead and use the Tombow Permanent Adhesive, Tombow Mono. This is a new adhesive being offered by Close to My Heart. You can pick it up on my website. And so I'm going to put one of these here. And then the other one will go over here on the other side. Make sure I'm staying straight here. All right, and so we'll go ahead and stick this one over here. And then next to those, we are going to add, at 2 inches down, we are going to add a series of 3 squares. 2 are in the sea glass, and then 1 is this beautiful golden mustard yellow color from the My Crush pages. We cut the Peace and Joy. Actually, I think it came off of one of the PML cards. We cut it right off of there. So this one butts right up here. If I can see what I'm doing. So this one goes right here. Add a little adhesive to the back of this guy. Go. Struggling a little bit there because I was trying to apply the adhesive while on my ruler. Probably not the best way to do it. So go ahead and stick this. Then this one goes right here in the middle. Perfect. Then we are going to take, and I forgot to grab my scissors before I got started, so pardon the noise, but I grabbed my scissors, and we are going to dovetail the bottom of these here. So I'm just going to cut in a little bit. If you've never dovetailed before, you can cut right up the center and then simply use your scissors to cut you to that point to that center point that you've made, and then do the exact same thing on the other side, and you'll get relatively equal points on either side of your dovetail. So then we'll do that. And I'm actually going to dovetail all 3 of these. So what I'm going to do to make them have that same, roughly the same pitch in the triangle at the bottom, is I'm actually just going to hold it up here and cut that same slit to about the same distance on all of these. And then I'll do the same thing again here. Hold this red one, and I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but all I'm going to do is cut right to about here on the middle, and then that'll give me that same point, same slope, or whatever that's called from geometry all those years ago, which, you know, Wasn't that long ago, right? It was only a couple years that I was in high school. Yeah, don't I wish. So anyways, we're just going to continue to cut those apart because I want to get that slope, that dovetail on all 3 of these pieces. And I know there's lots of other techniques out there on how to dovetail, but that's probably the quickest, the easiest, and probably my personal favorite. Clear these scraps out of the way. And then we are going to take and apply this piece right underneath this piece of sea glass here. And then we'll do the same thing to this brown, and we'll go right in the middle. And that one is just slightly longer than the red pieces, but that's okay because it's all part of the design. And then we're going to add this one here. And now because the My Crush pages are only 8 by 6, actually they're about, I believe they're about 8.5 by 6.5. All right, now I can go ahead and flip this back around. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave it upside down that whole time. We have actually cut a couple extra little pieces here that we are going to stick up here at the top. Now this one ended up a little bit short due to where I cut it from my page. So I'm going to cover that little gap there with an embellishment in a minute. And then we're going to add this red piece right over here. And then we will go ahead and add this little piece here, this brown piece as well. And you'll see there's a little bitty notch from the holes on the My Crush pages, so I'm going to try to hide that the best I can, as long as I stay relatively close to the top of these other 2 pieces. I should be able to hide that. If I can't, I'll just come back in and throw some sort of a little sequin or something there to cover that up. Then to add to this page, we have got some gorgeous sparkly snowflakes from the City Sidewalks Compliments pack, which I'm going to add using just some mini glue dots here. These can also be purchased from my online store. Just stick a couple of them on here on a couple of the different points. And then we'll throw that over here for some sparkle. Oh, looks like I picked up a sequin along the way. Set that off to the side. Oh, stuck that down a little too close. I'm going to kind of go about like that with that one. Alright, and then we'll grab this little guy right here, which I think I'm just going to stick a glue dot right in the center of him. But then I'm actually going to, according to the picture, this one's supposed to go kind of off over here, but I'm going to actually stick him a little bit on an angle right about here to help cover up that little gap that I accidentally had. And there, no one will ever be any the wiser just by covering that up. So now that we have the left page done, I actually made photo squares to mark my places. And what I do if I'm going to use a little photo placeholder is I just put a very tiny bit of adhesive on, so that way when it comes time to add my picture, I can just simply lift that up, and it doesn't really matter if the paper rips underneath it a little bit, because I'm just going to cover it with a photo. So we'll just stick these here. And now we have the left page done. Go ahead and set that off to the side. Show you a little bit of a close-up of that. Then I'll go ahead and set that off to the side, and we will do the right page, and then I will show you them both together. All right. So we start with, here are my pieces. I seem to be missing a piece here. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I had everything when I started. I wonder if, pardon the reach here, I have all my extras right here. So I wonder, yeah, and here are all the extras that you'll have left over when you're done with this. So I wonder if I tucked it back in this bag, not realizing what it was for, and I think that I did. So let me just verify. Sorry, blooper reel, except for I don't do a blooper reel, so looks like this is number 10, and it looks like it's supposed to be 2 1/4 by 7. And if I look here, I've got just about 2 1/4 by 7. So we're going to go ahead and use this piece because I believe this is the piece that I'm supposed to have up there. I'm supposed to have down here. I apologize for that. But as you can see, we all make mistakes and we just plug right on through them. So now we're going to go about 1 inch up on the bottom. And this is actually a quilting ruler that I'm using. I absolutely love scrapbooking with my quilting ruler. I love that it's 14 inches long and 4 inches wide. It gives me a nice surface to work with. So we're just going to add a little bit of adhesive here. Go ahead and grab this. We're going to tuck this about 1 inch in. Perfect. All right. Then it looks like we're putting this piece here, which is also from the My Crush. We're going to stick this guy. Looks to be about 1 inch in. However, turn my page. And yes, I'm a crazy anal scrapper, and I like to have things line up where they're supposed to and where they tell me to. I kind of follow the rules. But then there are times where I do break the rules and just kind of do my own thing. So here we're going about 1 inch in, and this is going to come 1 inch down. So we'll put that one here, run that across, and it looks like we're going to leave about 1/2 inch. And then we'll go ahead and add this one as well, which that'll cover up that hole that was in that My Crush page. So we'll add that down. And then we are going to, got a couple photo mats here. So we'll stick this one up here. That centers right here on this one. Then we've also got this beautiful, adorable Picture My Life card with the snowman in the tree. And that is going to go on this photo mat, or on this mat here. So cute. Love him. And then we're going to turn this way ever so slightly. And we are going to come, looks like about 1 1/4 inches in now, and add this photo mat. Actually, I can't add that photo mat yet, but we're going to add this journal card from the Picture My Life package. Love this cute little journal card with the coordinating snowman. Looks like he's going to come in about 1 1/4 inches, and I want him lined up right about at the bottom of that. So we'll call that good. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to line this guy up. This photo mat here will line up right there. And then we do have a couple extra little accent pieces. We have this little brown tab of sorts that we're going to take and we'll tuck up and behind the picture, but above the photo mat. So first we'll go ahead and take and tuck him. Looks like he's about 1/4 inch under the picture. Oh, got that crooked, sorry, pardon the arm. I just realized I might have been out off camera for a lot of this, and I'm hoping that you could still see what I was doing. Ugh. I forget that I can't have I have to work higher on my work surface because my camera setup doesn't quite film all the way to the bottom of my desk. There leaves a slight gap, and then you can't see what I'm doing, and then it looks like I'm just being ridiculous. But we got that piece tucked in there. Then we'll go ahead and tuck this piece, this little square. We'll tuck him in. I have to lift that photo mat a little bit. Tuck him in right there. And then we have one last snowflake to add. And he's going to go up here in this upper corner. And we are done with this layout. Now look how quick and easy this layout came together. And all of the layouts in the Happy Happy Christmas special will go together this quickly. Once you sit down, I probably spent half hour to 45 minutes cutting everything apart. Probably would have been much quicker had I not been watching TV and catching up on DVR while I was working on my cutting. But then if I spend, 10-15 minutes or so putting together each of my layouts, I can have an entire album completed in just under, a few hours. So here is the first layout, layout number 1, project number 1 from the Happy Happy Christmas workshop. Stay tuned, check back in with me soon, and I will be sharing how to assemble project number 2, layout 2, which is the, let's see if I can remember the name of it, find the name of it here real quick. It will be the, drum roll please. Layout number 2 is the Jolly layout. Features an adorable snowman and some beautiful red glitter die cuts. So check back in with me soon, and if you would like to order the Happy Happy Christmas bundle or have any questions, you can head over to my online store at jddesigns.ctmh.com or leave me a comment below, and I would be happy to help you. Until next time, remember to design with heart. Bye-bye.